it's very rare that this happens, but sometimes on TikTok your content might go to the wrong side of the FYP with people who have nothing in common with you whatsoever. I don't know why that happens. But speaking of that, sometimes I will get videos of men who are in tears because their wife or girlfriend left them and they don't get it, or maybe they do get it and they're just like, I'm so sorry, I put my career first and I wasn't there for you enough, and they want to work it out. And everybody in the comment section is like, I hope she takes you back, I hope y'all work it out. When I didn't really know any better, if a guy apologized to me, I understood and I took him back. Now that I am much older, I see it as an insult if we break up and now all of a sudden, and now all of a sudden you know what you did wrong, and now all of a sudden you know what you did you know what you can do better, and now all of a sudden you want to put in the effort to work it out. I take that as an insult because all that is telling me is that you knew the whole time what was wrong. Most of them do. You knew how it was affecting me. You knew how to fix it. You chose not to because you didn't think I was going to go anywhere. It's under the same umbrella of the whole saying of you're only sorry because you got caught. So if I end things with you and now all of a sudden you want to work on yourself and you want to go to counseling and you want to do all the things and you're so sorry and you know what the issue is and you're on board now, that would piss me off. And I get it. People can change. But here's what I really need you to understand. It's hard for people to change. Okay? It's very hard for people to change. We are hardwired to fight against change. Our bodies want routine. They want safety. They want security. They want to know what's happening next. That's why it's so hard to deviate from your regular routine, whether that be a new diet, a new fitness plan, a new way to wear makeup or do your hair that's different from what you normally are used to doing on a regular basis. Those simple things are hard to change. So imagine somebody on the spot saying, you know what, I'm going to stop being a jerk to you, spur of the moment. That's going to be a hard sell for me. And this is why so many of us work so hard to spread the message of decentering men. And here's what I want to break away to make this point really quick. When we say decentering men, that does not mean that you hate men. I don't know where that came from. Nor does it mean that you've decided to become a member of the LGBTQ plus community. Also, there's nothing wrong if you say fuck these men and you never want to be with anyone again for the rest of your life. Do what you want. That's totally fine. You're an adult. You live your life. So with that being said, the whole point of decentering men would mean you look at this idiot crying and saying, I'm so sorry, I should have done better. And you say, you know what? I don't want to be with someone who pretends to snap out of it when they are faced with the fact that they have lost me. I would prefer to be with someone who treats me this way consistently from the jump and from that moment on. And you easily just let that person go and just free yourself. And you're fine with being single for as long as it takes, even forever, if you can't find someone who will live up to those expectations. But this scarcity mindset, this I gotta have a man mindset, this I don't want to be alone, we have so much history together, we have kids together, so we gotta stay together, it's gonna put you back at the same spot again sooner or later with him crying. And a lot of times they do that because they know that will win you over, that it doesn't take much. They might be nice to you for a little bit. They might go to a couple therapy sessions if you can get them to do that. But you will be back in the same position over and over again. I talked about this in a video that I posted a week or so ago where I said, become a woman who is easy to lose. And we often fault women with this mindset because we got to give people a chance. We got to understand. And as someone once said, giving people the benefit of a doubt never benefit me. It never benefited me, never did anything for me. Constantly being understanding and flexible and making excuses for people, it got me nowhere. But even more so, deep off into a bad situation. Now, everybody's situation is going to be different. There might be that one needle in a haystack of a man who, you know, really puts in the work and becomes a different person. This does not apply to people who are abusers, because once you are an abuser, you are always one. I don't give a fuck if you have a channel about helping women see the signs of abuse and you used to be an abuser, you can suck my dick. Those types of people are capitalizing off of the pain of women. A lot of you guys are falling for it because these particular creators, whoever they are, I'm not speaking about anybody specific, but you're falling for it because those particular creators are attractive to you. You are projecting onto them the things that you wish your ex said to you, and you are getting that from them, and instead of going to therapy. Anyway, I digress. Back to the point. But a lot of these men know all they gotta do is give you a fake apology and you'll be right back. No. You piss me off. You ain't got to worry about me anymore. You'll be thinking everything is cool. You will go on with your life, and then you will try to reach out to me, and you won't get a response. You'll go on my social media, and you'll discover that you have been blocked. A lot of people will throw out a test signal to see how far they can get away with disrespecting you. They'll disrespect you a little, and if you overlook that and make excuses for it, they know they can keep taking it a step further and a step further and a step further and a step further. And I'm the person that as soon as I get that test shot, I'm just like, yeah, this isn't gonna, I'm good on that. Don't even worry about it. I'm good on that. And it took me years of having to learn the hard way to get to this point. I did not wake up like this. It took me years and lots of continued therapy to get to this point where I finally realized that being understandable and making excuses for people only got them more time in my life to disrespect me.